NFL had rookie camp this weekend. Which rookies are you excited of? We'll tell you maybe which Niners and Packers did well or not.
Could this week get any better?
I mean, the Knicks have advanced to the conference finals. So for you, not much better. Can the Pistons meet you there? Is my question.
This and much more next on the Scotty and Stowe Show. How's Stowe?
Properly lubed. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm also properly lubed.
Excellent. No, I don't know. I'm pretty hyped. Giants have just taken two in a row from the Dodgers.
This is
So
a
I'm
true
uh
statement.
I'm kind of rolling that, mid late April baseball high that you get when you beat your rivals twice in a row. So, I'm psyched.
I'd be psyched too.
Yeah.
I would also tell you that it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, of
I,
course. I
I
know
would
you.
I would tell you you're not going to make the postseason. We'll squeak in and then become the best team in baseball, like instantaneously.
I mean, you guys probably just got bored. You went jumped out to what 24-8 record or whatever, and then just like, meh. All right, we'll wait
Hey,
till September.
everybody got their bonuses, bought new cars, been
Yeah,
driving around,
it's all good.
having a good time. Helicopters were flown. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. We'll
no,
be fine. I'm not worried about it. We got the best baseball. We got the best baseball player in baseball, and then we
yeah,
got a
he's
good
been
pitcher.
slumping. Otani's been slumping. We figured something out, maybe.
Yeah, you figured something out on the greatest baseball player of all time. I
He's
think
not
his
there
is just
yet.
pure natural talent.
Pure natural talent. I'm sure. Hey,
Pure natural
Barry
talent.
Bonds got there with hard work and drugs, man.
Well, oh, Hatani's got time to
No,
get.
or I watched a cool little Chipper Jones thing short about Barry Bonds. I don't know if you've seen it. And it was the first time Bobby Cox, the ex-manager who recently passed away, ever got mad and like threw bats and stuff because they threw four pitches to Barry Bonds in the entire series, and two of them happened to be walk-off home runs. It was obviously the story gets more into it, and just go check out Chipper
Oh,
Jones,
Chipper did. I
Barry Bonds.
watched it. I watched it. Speaking of dying, um, sad news this week. We've lost the first player to ever come out being gay in the NBA.
Who was
Collins.
that?
I don't know. Like I
Oh,
said,
Jaron Collins or Jason Collins?
I think Jason.
I thought he was wasn't he announcing for ESPN or something?
I think so.
Anyway, no,
He
yeah,
passed
well
this
that's
week. He
very sad.
passed. He passed yesterday at 47, which is young.
It is
47. I
young.
mean, you and I should be dead already then.
Uh, yeah, I think it's harder to carry stress and stuff in larger bodies. Like we're kind of packed pretty tight, you know what I mean? So
Right. I think we can handle stress better. Our bodies don't have to. I mean,
yeah,
I hate small dogs because I got to bend down really far. But I mean, other than that, I'm okay.
right.
I
I
did my
mean, your heart only has to pump blood like 2 feet in every direction. It's
at the most, my heart has to get blood there,
yeah,
and to get to my feet and my legs, it's going down anyways, and pumping it back up's only not that far. That's not. I think we're good.
excellent, excellent. All
Way
right.
less stress. You know
Well, that
what?
was
That's a
pretty
public service announcement for anybody who's short. Think of the advantages we have.
right. The health benefits to
It's
yeah,
second to
exactly.
none. Do whatever you want now that you know that.
Now that you know. Should we move on to our first topic of the day?
Sure, do it.
Sure. All right. I'm gonna let you go first on Packer stuff since you have NASCAR coming up next. That way, I'll explain to the audience how this works. That way, you get a spot, then I get a spot, then you get a spot.
We all get spots.
Yeah. Oh, and thank.
Listen,
Can we thank the good time tavern real
listen.
quick?
Packers got a lot of players showed up, practiced, tried to show their stuff, and Brandon McManus got fired. So
Hey,
that
that's
lets
right.
you know that
Didn't you
lets you
sign a
know that
kicker
the
that
kicker came in and he kicked some ass. I mean, that's what that's all I got. I didn't hear much about the whole little rookie mini camp. Nobody like really stood out. I talked about McFarland's kid or whatever the fuck the guy, the tight end we took. Oh, blah, blah.
little booger?
I talked about a few other things, but the only thing that happened this week is Brandon McManus, he got fired. So that must mean that we're really set on this kicker out of Florida that we traded away our 2 7-round draft picks to get in the 6th round to move up. So that's what I took out of it. I said,
Nice.
now we got a kicker. Now we just got a kicker. That's it. I mean, we
Well,
got
that's
that.
hilarious to me because you just extended
I
McManus
know we
like two
just gave him
months
all that
ago.
money.
Just
Do
just threw it all away.
it all away. That's
Love
great.
that.
I was
I
like,
love
wow.
that
I was
Green Bay.
like, okay, cool. There's not even a competition anymore. We just
Yeah.
said,
He
you're it.
just bye.
You're Justin Tucker, and the whole deal is over. And
All
do
right.
your thing,
You,
buddy.
I'd hate to ask you this, but you know the new kicker's name yet?
Yeah,
Put you on the spot there, though.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's the cool name. Uh,
Yeah, Joe Cool. Love it.
what is it again? Holy shit. I know you know it. What is it?
I don't know. I don't give a shit.
Nice. I'll know it by the middle of the year, that's for sure.
No, that's fine. No, it's not our job to know kickers' names. It's kickers' job to make sure we know their name. Like I
That's
know
right.
Moody's name because he sucks. And honestly, there's no field goal competition in San Francisco this year. But we did bring some rookies along, and since the cow's out, I will share what I've heard from the Krugers and the Chase seniors and all the stuff that I listen to. I give them a little props because I steal a lot of their stuff. Romello Height, the 3rd round edge rusher that we drafted, is clearly unlike most of our pass rushers, which are bigger, stronger, can set the edge type things. This guy is 240 pounds, supremely bursty off the edge. We've got some excitement. He's going to be a 3rd down pass rusher. Nothing but that. And sorry, I got a little excited there. Started rolling about pressuring the quarterback for once. So yeah, Romello Height had a nice couple days off his burst. Needs to put on some weight, like all these rookies do. Stribling, the first 2nd round pick, our first pick, obviously what people want to know about. I said earlier, he reminds me of Jerry Rice running his routes. And, first year, he is similar still. I mean, he's very big, he's very fast. He has a lot to work on. We didn't hear a lot of positives. Decent hands, decent speed. His short speed needs help. Coming out of breaks needs help. But he's a rookie, very young. Stribling's fine. We signed a new kid, 3-year contract for, I believe, Combs Jr., another, potential linebacker safety, but we gave him a 3-year contract, and he was not drafted, not on the undrafted signings list. He was basically a walk-on kid from Arkansas. Walked on and just impressed, blew everyone away. So he got a contract. Some other kid got cut. So bye bye for him. Yeah, and the defensive tackle we drafted looked good too. So Mr. Halton from Oklahoma. So some positives. And honestly, our front 7 is going to look so much different when we face Seattle this year. I'm kind of excited about it.
Trey Smack. That's the kid's fucking name.
Trey Smack. We said that last week. Actually, we talked about Trey Smack.
Trey Smack.
Yeah,
Yeah, the cow looked on Google and found it. Good job, cow.
nice. The cow is smarter than the
I'm
average
glad you're
bear.
so excited about the rookie train. I really am. I'm glad you're so excited about that. I mean, you to talk about the Jerry Rice next guy, and I'm just excited to see that we finally have that guy missed 3 kicks in the playoff game against the Bears. We didn't lose by that many points.
Who did Trey
So,
Smack?
no, Brandon McManus.
Oh, right.
Right.
I'm
You
surprised they didn't cut him on the spot, actually, for that.
no, we gave him more money because we said, nah, Brandon's cool. And then we drafted Trace Mack.
They're like, we got faith in you, buddy. Sorry, you're cut.
Sorry, you're cut. But you get that 1.6 million guaranteed or whatever the fuck money it was that we guaranteed him, whatever it was. Take
Yeah,
it. It's
that's fun.
it's a drop in the bucket if Trace Mack hits the game-winning Super Bowl kick. Doesn't
Of
even
course.
remember, and Trace Mack 47, and it's good. The Packers win the Super Bowl.
I
Cool.
mean, it's going to be great for headlines if we had newspapers still.
I still deliver newspapers, pal. I don't know what you're talking about. I delivered two USA Today's today. And I delivered to and I just kind of like wonder what they're doing buying them, but I mean, but I still put them in the mailbox.
It's fair.
Why not?
Nostalgia. Some people like nostalgia
Most of the people are in their 70s. I
for sure.
delivered I delivered to this one address. I probably delivered two newspapers. If I'm on the route, well, I only do it once a week. You know what I mean? Because that's the position. But I deliver two newspapers every time I work that route. So this dude gets two newspapers every day.
I mean, that's cool. If you ask my parents to like put a picture from my age like 4 till 10, it'd be me on a toilet with a sports page. That would be what defined my life for those 6 years.
Is that the only pictures they took? Because that defines your parents' kind of like obsession with you sitting on a fucking toilet with a newspaper in your hand.
They didn't take the picture. I'm just saying, if you asked them,
Oh,
like,
like
what do you
in
remember?
their
What do you
head,
remember
what
from
would
your
they
child ages
picture?
4 to 6? Yeah,
Just
like a mental vision.
you on a
The door was
toilet with a
closed, man.
newspaper? The
I
weirdest
don't know
thing.
how this got weird. Moving on
I,
to NASCAR. Go
this
ahead,
is the
Scotty.
that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I mean, like 4 to 6 just newspaper reading on a fucking toilet. That's crazy.
I learned a lot of box scores and a lot of my knowledge right here came from that toilet. So,
Practicing wiping my ass.
and then the bathroom
NASCAR.
became weirder after that. Then I got
Listen,
older. Spent
if you the
a lot of time.
NASCAR was it was SVG finally got his mojo back at a road course. How's that sound?
Kind of expected, I suppose.
Expected, but no guarantees. But the last, he struggled, but I mean, he dominated. He came from 24th to first. That's like,
Well, the team had to decide, like, listen, you're the way that's formatted this year, you're probably not going to make the whole points thing, so you have to kick ass in your road courses. So that's got to be his priority these days, right?
I don't want to watch him win when we go to Sonoma. I want to watch Tyler Reddick win. I can tell you that fucking much. But
That's not going to happen, my friend. You already told me you never seen your guy win. It's not going to happen.
in wow, 2098 to I bet you in 20 years I never saw a victory in the 20 races I went to.
I, I can guarantee you already told me.
Yeah. So I never watched Jeff Gordon win a race. That's like if I watch Tyler Reddick win a race, I will be very excited.
I'll just leave you there. If he wins there, I'll leave you there.
I mean, I think I'm driving us there in my truck, and then I can't be stuck there. You taking the kids home?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good for you
I'll
guys.
give you a week off. We'll just be like, we lost Scotty. He's in Sonoma enjoying himself.
I probably have to work that Monday at the post office. You can't give me a week off when I have to be at the fucking post office on Monday, even though I
All
got
right,
the
hold on.
fancy number I can call.
Right, real life. Gotcha.
Real life. Listen, NASCAR. Shane Van Gisbergen get dominated, but so did McDowell. He ran an excellent race, and I think he's more to talk about for just how he ran the race. And I don't know what those points matter to him because I don't think he's going to be in the 16, but excellent job running the race. Tyler Reddick, of course, fifth place, another top five in 2 weeks in races that could go either way for anybody. I mean, Watkins Glen is no guarantee. Look, there was McDowell, Briscoe, Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs, another excellent finish by Ty Gibbs.
That
Somebody
is Joe Gibbs' kids, right?
that's his grandson. Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to Ty Gibbs because that's like top five 3 weeks in a row or some shit like that. So shout out
Oh
to
yeah, he's trying to catch Busher. He's like 3 points behind my boy, the Aussie CB.
but
So
you guys are what, 5 and 6? He's
yeah,
trying to catch Denny Hamlin. I mean, I'm 100. Tyler Reddick is 100. I'm not. I am personally not. I am not in the race car, but Tyler Reddick is 100 and some odd points ahead of second place. But Denny
kind of a joke.
Hamlin in second, Kyle Larson in third, and Busher in fifth, and whoever's sitting in between the two of them, probably Casey Elliott, because he's won 2 races. There's not a lot of points difference in there. When you get to 8, 9, 10, 16, 16 has no chance of catching first. 16 is just going to be happy to be in the chase. You know what I mean? And if they do a points differential thing where it's like, all right, it's 10 for every position, you're 160 points down 16th, but you were 785 points down when this motherfucker started.
All right,
That's how they have to look at it. I don't know if
for
you're in
sure.
16th place, if SVG is in 16th place because this motherfucker won 3 road courses and and got his points when he needed them and just kind of got 20th and 16th and 29th every once in a while. You know what I mean? And then got 16. He would be 160 points down. It's the way it should be. It should be 10 points position. You should be like, I can't win with 160 points down. No, you can't. But you shouldn't because you can't run. There's no more road courses. So what are you gonna do? I think there might be one, but you know what I mean? It's like, listen, Shane, there's 10 races to go, and there's one road course, and the other 9 matter. So you know what I mean? And Shane be like, well, but I'm 160 down. I know, buddy. You were 16th
Hey,
place.
he can only be like the most famous road course guy in the world, and that that's a thing, man. So I
You know what? When it comes to NASCAR, he is literally the most famous road course racer ever because we've never actually had one of those road course racers be good enough to be able to race on a team in the other 20 fucking 5 races. You know what I mean? So there's been the guys who have showed up on the road course weekends to race for a team for points or for money. They're like, hey, you can race that Boris guy. Boris said he used to do it all the time for somebody because the guy sucked at driving road courses, but he was like really good at everything else. But nobody gave a shit about them. They weren't good enough. So, but yeah, I like the way it's gone back to these points. It's perfect.
not bad, not bad. Next week we got the All Star race, so
Uh,
that's no points, right? That's just fun times.
it's $1 million. Well, it was $1 million.
Cash. It's cash, baby.
It's a million
All right,
dollars to the driver.
that's fair. Have fun in Dover, guys.
I love Dover. It's a great little track. What are we doing next?
Let's head to the NBA where, you know what? We'll start in the West where the Thunder have gotten rid of LeBron. 4-0, quick sweep, no problems. I guess it's not a lot of questions to ask about this series except for, you know, will the Thunder lose a game and where is LeBron? He's a free agent. He can go wherever he wants now.
Well,
That's the fun question, to be honest.
I asked a couple weeks ago or last week, is the shakeup in the NBA going to be huge? And I think LeBron James is I think he's a big part of the shakeup because I think he's just gonna go wherever he feels he fits best, like fits best. He doesn't fit in LA anymore because the Luca deal has changed all that because now Luca is Luca's number one. So it's Luca's team now. It's not LeBron James's team anymore. So I don't think LA and Luca or LA and LeBron, they don't mesh anymore. I know you said he's staying there, but it's not his team anymore. Is he cool playing fourth fiddle next year? Because I think they make moves to fill in the Luca needs. Warriors is probably a perfect fit for an old man with an old man on an old man team.
Steph could let him
So,
do all the work. That'd be sick.
dude, just let him bounce around and let Steph sit in one spot and get the fucking pass.
Oh,
You know what
he
I mean?
can't sit
Like,
in one spot. He's got ADD, DDHD.
okay, well then they just need to work on where ADDHD is going to end up. You know what I mean? As LeBron is doing all his stupid trying to get to the basket shit. So I mean, I think 2 old guys out there playing like grandpa and
The fact that they're both playing Grandpa does make it interesting since they used to beat each other all the time. I don't know. I would have never wanted this, but I still don't. But it might be Steph's only chance.
I think it's an interest. I listen, if he's a free agent, I don't think he goes back to LA because LA is not his team anymore. And I don't think he can be a Magic. I don't think he can be a Magic Johnson. I really don't. I think he wants to be a Magic Johnson, but I just don't think he can be. Where you know
What
what
do
I
you
mean?
mean by Magic Johnson?
Just stay in the same place, distribute the ball, be a
He's
leader, a
already been on four
captain.
teams. You already know he's not Magic Johnson.
I know, man, but I mean, when you get to LA, you take on sort of a role, a Kobe Bryant, a Magic Johnson, but he's not any of them. So I think he moves on because I don't think he's ever been any of them ever once in his fucking career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still think he sticks around just because of Hollywood, but I would see him. It would be interesting to see him on maybe LaMelo Ball's team or one of those young up and coming teams. Atlanta would be interesting.
Well, he can live in LA and fucking play in Golden State. He's got a plane that'll take him from one to the other in an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, true that. True
I
that.
mean, he's not. We're playing a home game today. All right, well, tell him I'll be there at 3. You know what I mean? And then what? He leaves 1:50 in LA and then falls asleep on an airplane ride and then ends and lands at 3:05 at the
Fine.
Oakland airport on his own fucking
I don't. We
plane.
don't want him. We don't want him. We don't want him.
Yeah, you're gonna be stuck with him, I think.
Yeah, that's possible. That's possible. All right. So OKC, they get either the Thunder. Oh, hold on. Minnesota or the Spurs, which the Spurs just put a beat down on Minnesota tonight in game five.
But
So
it's
they're up.
what, 3-2 now?
Going back to Minnesota. Yeah, this is a brawl. I love it.
Me too. And I like the fact that San Antonio is the up and coming team with the young stars. And well, these other guys on this other team, Minnesota Timberwolves,
Gobert, Randall, and
they've
Conley.
been in the last two Western Conference championships. You know what I mean? So not the Randall version of them, but the Ant version of them. And to see the Spurs come in and if they knock that away, then you take away that Anthony Edward fucking might be time for Anthony to move on to the Knicks or something, because he's like, uh-oh, can't do it in Minnesota. And he's got a decent team around him. He's just not
Luca
in the
and
right.
Anthony in LA.
Holy
LeBron goes
fuck.
to the T Wolves.
Holy shit. That would be the scariest thing in the world. Anthony and Luca, the
Be
two
interesting.
the two most non-making it. Well, Luca's he made that championship and he did that on his own. When Minnesota, I mean, you know what I mean? He did that shit on his own. So um that would be interesting. I'd love to see Anthony Edwards and Luca together in LA. That would be interesting.
Doesn't Anthony Edwards seem like he wants to be in New York or in LA? He
Yeah,
wants the
sure.
spotlight, right? Like he
Yeah,
gets bored when there's only 18,000 fans in the stands. He needs 28,000. Let's go.
I'm in. Send him my way. I will trade you. I don't know. I mean, let's win this championship first. And then once this one is done, then we can decide. I like where everything's going this playoffs. I'm sorry. It's my turn. I mean, we swept the 76ers. And I know you say the 76ers, big deal, but
Absolutely garbage team.
garbage. But then as we should have swept them and dominated them the whole time, and we did.
You beat him by like 40 points a game. It was
Like
not, you didn't beat him. You absolutely embarrassed the
it
whole
was it
entire
was
city.
US versus Paraguay and all those other guys in Division One, the first round. You know what I mean? Like, all right, in the quarterfinals, US will face Somalia, Jamaica, and Paraguay. Ah, fuck, beat them by 40 in every game. So
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually I don't even know. I'm heading back to Philly in a couple weeks. I'm scared. They just Flyers just got swept. Sixers just got swept. The city might be unstable when I get there. That's all
yeah,
I know.
right. Might be a lot of
Better,
angry people. Avoid the bars. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
better
Because
not
it
be
might
as
be
long as there's not a heat wave, I should be fine.
Might take some of those people 6, 7 months to get over that. Some of those
Uh,
people only get like a 2 month break. You know what I mean? Like, God damn it.
yeah, I'm kind of reconsidering. I was going to bring lots of Guardian and Indians gear. So I'm going to a game in Philly with my sister, but now I might just wear pirate stuff that day.
Might just, I think I'm going to go in my Adidas t shirt.
Something blue or red. I'm pretty sure I'm
Yeah.
gonna wear something blue or red.
I got a popsicle t-shirt on with a face and
Right?
khaki shorts on.
I, I got that. How many licks does it take shirt?
Yeah,
I'll
right. With the
wear
fucking
my Tootsie Pop shirt. I'll wear
owl. I got some khaki shorts on. I don't even like baseball. My sister dragged me here.
right? I'm more of a Philadelphia steps kind of guy. I love those steps.
Yeah, right. I just run where Rocky ran. That's what I like about
Good. Yep.
Philadelphia. The
Got my
nostalgia
own
in the
religion.
Rocky movies. That's the
Got my own
statue.
religion.
That's my
My religion is called Broad Street Bullies and Rocky. Fuck
right.
you.
Right. I came here for the cheesesteaks. That's it. I don't even know anything else. I don't. You guys have a sports team?
I can't
What?
wait. I seriously can't wait for cheesesteaks.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, so you get to wait like a week until Detroit and Cleveland beat the absolute shit out of each
Out
other.
of
And
each other. That's going to be awesome. I'm glad
yeah,
I didn't have to face either one of you two in this last round. Cleveland, I mean, 76ers was definitely my choice.
oh,
Like,
absolutely.
hmm.
The 76ers with Noel Embiid.
Noel Embiid, right?
That's his new fucking name.
That's his new
Noel.
fucking name. Noel Embiid, because that guy's
He's
never
barely
around.
there.
He's barely there. Yeah. I got a couple guys at the post office just like that. It's barely there. Like, how do you still work here? I
How do
haven't
you
seen you
get
for two
paycheck?
fucking weeks. Yeah, I just didn't show up. You can do that?
You can,
That's like an option to not just fucking show up for 2 fucking weeks. I mean, I
I
do.
came back with I was kidnapped, and they said it was cool.
They said it was cool. All right. I'm just gonna keep sucking up sick leave. That's what I'm gonna do. One day I'm just gonna take 2 months off.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I wrote down a bunch of stuff about, Pistons, Detroit, what's the problem, how we could fix it. But honestly, we're just going to beat the shit out of each other. And we'll be back here next Tuesday on the show. And I think game 7 is Tuesday. So
Yeah, I
I
think
think, we
we'll
I
go
think we
to
just wait and find out.
I think you'll go to game 7. I think there's enough talent on both sides to keep this going and going and going and going. I think every night in that game, there's one person on each team that can take over the game and just like, I mean, I know you got Cade, but you got a lot of other.
Spider was ridiculous in game 4.
See,
Holy.
that's what I mean. You got Cade, and then Spider says, "Nope, I got you for 50." And then they got Allen, and they got, I mean, there's like,
Even Harden. Harden's played great at home.
dude,
So, I mean, it's weird to call.
Harden can be a 45-point game.
It is funny to call him a role player, but role players play better at home in the playoffs and like kind of disappear on the road. That's what James Harden's doing. So it fits to call James Harden a role player, but he's been very good the last 2 games, unfortunately.
At home.
At
Last,
home, that's true.
last game's in Detroit. He'll have 27 turnovers and 1 point. And be like, damn, James,
Come
27
on, we're praying for
turnovers
you, praying
and
on you,
1 point.
James. You got to help us out.
Help us out, James. The curse of the James Harden.
That's all I got for hoops. What do you think? Joel Embiid retires, goes back to Africa, or plays for the Indiana Pacers next year?
Plays with Luca and actually I'd like to see the Joker, Luca, and Anthony Edwards in Los Angeles. That'd be sick.
Shit, we're just gonna put all 3 of them on the Lakers. That is just not fair.
Well, it sounds like the Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Huh, yeah. Oh,
Magic
I know.
Johnson, James Worthy. I mean, it sounds like the Kareem,
I know how
Shaquille
it works.
O'Neal, Kobe Bryant. I mean, it sounds like the Lakers, right? I mean,
Mhm.
why would you say that's not possible? That the Lakers have built a
We'd have to look
team.
at Embiid's contract, but if he's willing to renegotiate, yeah, that could happen.
I don't know if he's durable enough. He's not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar nor Shaquille O'Neal. Those guys were fucking animals. They never got injured. You ever see Shaquille O'Neal not play a game?
I mean, he played a lot of them.
Rarely was he injured for a long period of time. Ever. Never, actually. Probably ever,
For
ever.
a 360-pound center on a seven
That
foot
dude
one
was never
frame,
injured once. I don't think.
yeah, he was pretty durable.
It's
Yeah,
pretty fucking durable. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, pretty fucking durable. I never seen that guy. I think that guy played every fucking game.
He did.
I think that's why he holds the scoring title. It's because he played every fucking game.
He did because he didn't have to get physical. He just had to catch the ball and turn around and
Go
do it.
shoot, shoot, swish, skyhook, bitch. So
I
no,
was
he played physical defense. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a good defensive player. I mean, back
in
then you had to
72
be,
in the
right?
70s. Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you weren't, you didn't play. If you can't guard, man, you're gonna get killed. So what do you want to do? So um yeah, no, I could see it. That's all I got for basketball. Knicks Pistons. I can't wait.
Man, I'm working hard to get there. Wish me luck.
I'm not
Form
wishing
of the
you
week?
I'm not wishing you any luck just because you beat us by 30 every game this year. So I don't wish you any luck.
Yeah, I'd like to say we're- seems different in the playoffs, doesn't it?
It does always, but I still can only remember the fact that you've beaten me by like 29 points every game this year so far. So if I don't have to play you in the playoffs, I won't be angry. You got any performers of the week, buddy?
I do. I do. I wanted to give a little shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes of the National Hockey League. For they disemboweled the Flyers after the Flyers beat the Penguins. So a bit of revenge for Pittsburgh fans as the Flyers get swept. Carolina's on a roll. At Colorado actually lost a game. So Colorado's lost one game. Carolina's lost zero. So similar to NBA OKC Knicks look like they're on a collision course. It seems like Colorado and Carolina are on a collision course as well in the NHL. So good job them. Fuck the Flyers.
Fuck the Flyers. I hate the Flyers. I'm sorry to say, but I know we just talked about them, but I'm the Knicks. I'm shouting out the Knicks, man. This is the best we've ever been in the history of the Knicks in the playoffs. This little short game span of playing
And
and
your lifetime, I mean, you've had a long
in
life.
our lifetime, like long time. So I'm sorry to say, I don't know if I shouted it out last week too, but I mean, how we handled the 76ers after what we did in the last few games of the other playoff series and then rolled on through and did the same thing with the 76ers. It's been the best 6 games in the history of the Knicks in the playoffs. I mean, record
Reminds
breaking.
me like Paul George too. What are we gonna do with Paul George? He was the best Sixers player when they got destroyed. Maybe does he go to LA too?
I almost think it's time for Paul George to take his microphone and get into commentating. I
Uh, but he was the best player on the Sixers. He was better than Embiid. He was better than Maxey. Like he was the only guy to make clutch shots that whole
How many
series.
other teams can this guy play for? Lakers, there you go. No, you know what? Has he ever played for the Pacers?
Yeah, he started with the Pacers.
Send him back to the Pacers. That's where he deserves to go.
Nice. Yeah, Pacers got screwed in the draft. Sorry about that, Indiana.
No, Paul George back to the Pacers. I only asked that question to be funny, but
No, I got it. I saw the look in your eye. I was like, I'll set him up.
he's got to go home.
All
So,
right, but looking forward to stuff. Oh wait, hold on. Do you have a performer of the week? You do. The Knicks. We already talked
the
about that.
Knicks. We did. I,
But
I'm
yeah, I was
I'm
gonna do
very
my
impressed
PGA.
what these guys are doing, and I hope it doesn't end with you guys. That would piss me off because it's been and like in Nick only in Nick fashion could the Knicks have the greatest 6 games ever in the history of their fucking franchise and then get blown out 4 games in a row by the Pistons and be like, what the fuck? Welcome to being a Knick fan, ladies and gentlemen, where I've never seen, I'm 51. I don't remember watching a win in a championship. And that's only because I was only 4 and hadn't picked a basketball team yet. You know what I mean? In 78 and
Don't
79.
think you had a TV then either. So that's cool.
Probably not. I probably did not see a fucking Knick game. So I've never seen a championship. So if we lose, it'll just be another Amari Stoudemire moment in my life.
That was a funny one too. You guys are hilarious.
So,
Um, so yeah, moving on. We've got the PGA Championships this weekend. That's what I'm looking forward to. We're going to Pennsylvania, a place where this tournament was last held in 1962. Gary Player was the champion.
ooh,
We got some history going on here.
love Gary Player. My dad's favorite golfer was Gary Player. So that's
Yeah.
exciting to me. That's the last time they played the PGA at this golf course. What golf course is this?
This is, I've got it written down here, the Era Nimick Golf Course in Newton Square, Pennsylvania. You know how they just name little towns all sorts of weird shit. So
Sure.
it's in the middle of Pennsylvania somewhere. And
Nice.
yeah, it's a Ross design course. It's a pretty famous course. They've done, the PGA Amateur, the PGA. It's a PGA course. They've done all the big three: the senior, the amateur, the regular.
Got tough greens. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, tough greens. Apparently, it's one of those places where a lot of bendy stuff, and so the second shot's going to be a lot of long irons, like a course that you and I would absolutely hate because
Nice.
we'd have to be trying to hit 3 and 4 irons in the greens, and we'd be like, okay.
3 wood it is.
Bob Toski saved me once again.
Bob Toski, Sammy wants to give me a chip in, baby. Come on. Just a chip.
Yeah.
No,
So I
well,
don't know. I'm looking forward to that. It should be a tough course.
hey, listen, I would love to see Rory win all four. So you got to start. He won the Masters. I would like to, I'm excited for that. When you win the Masters, then you can be excited for your golfer to win the next one. He's like,
Right? Yeah,
"Ooh,
yeah. So Rory's got that going. Jordan Spieth is still going. This is his missed one in his four. So
oh,
Jordan Spieth
nice."
still trying to complete the four
He's trying to complete his own fucking
Grand Slam. Yeah, he's
his
working
own
on that.
the Jordan Spieth Grand Slam, 15 years.
Yeah, exactly. So got those guys, Cam Young, Scotty Scheffler. It's gonna be a good weekend. I'm pretty stoked for that.
Yeah, I love the PGA. I love
Yeah.
the
No
Masters is one,
amateurs. Oh, it's all I love the golf pros, right? You got all the club pros trying to
right.
like, you know what I'm
It's like the
saying? So,
US Open. It's the same kind of like I like that one, The
well, that
Masters
one,
is always at the same fucking place, same fucking holes.
right?
We bounce around in the other one. It's fun.
Yeah.
What else we got? What else are you excited for?
You're excited for All Stars in Dover. I'm looking forward to the Pistons kind of taking their game 5 at home tomorrow.
I'm
More, I
not.
want more rookie camp, man. I want more NFL. I want more NFL. Put them back in the pads, man. I'm excited for that. I don't know when that happens. July, probably.
Yeah, July is big time.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers might eventually sign. I'm
I
excited
don't
for the
even
Steeler
do
fans.
the Steelers even care? I mean, I don't even think they care if he signs. Like, okay, if you do, cool. If not, we're rolling with Mason Rudolph. We don't care.
Mason Rudolph, man, might be a better role actually.
Well, Drew Alar hopefully takes that job, but
Who's the other kid they got? Didn't they have somebody
I still
else?
have Howard from last year, the Ohio
They have
State
the
kid,
Ohio State kid.
and a
So
Penn
Penn
State kid.
State versus Ohio State to see who's the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers in 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Fuck, with that, I'm saying goodbye to everybody.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, biatches.